Random. We found. Bye.
So I'm down to 259, and I've lost 94 pounds altogether. So I'm 6 pounds from 100 pounds gone. That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. I'll see y'all. Okay, bye.
And so I am really comfortable with that right now. The problem is I have a problem with weight perception. When I look at myself, I never see myself the size that I am. I either see myself bigger than what I am, or I see myself smaller. When I was a teenager, I always told myself I was smaller. And then as an adult, I always felt I was bigger than what I was. And I also got into the bad habit of lying to myself that the scale was lying, or this was going on, or this was going on. That's why the scale is lying. But the truth is that I'm starting to learn to accept my weight and where it is and what it is. So 259 is still fat, but it's not as fat as I was. So that's what I tell myself now. And I've almost lost 100 pounds, so that's good for me. I was this size when I got pregnant with my daughter 7 years ago now. So the fact that I'm back down here is nice. When I graduated high school, I was like 220, 230. So I'm just going to keep moving forward. But that's my week, and that's about it.
No, that was kind of random. Like all of a sudden you're talking about your weight loss, and then you're talking about your kids. Next thing you know, boom.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, okay, so my week not so great. When is my weeks ever great? Hardly. Let's see here, I gained weight, which I kind of figured that was going to happen, so no big deal. Kind of gotten used to it. I'm not even going to say the amount because it's more than 5, because the last time I think I did a video it was when I was 274, so almost 10 pounds gained. There you go, you know my number now.
Right, I was just about to say, did you not just say you were going to tell?
Yeah, well, if they know how to do the math, let them do the math. So I kind of like whatever, because because I went to Florida, and last time I was on the Slim Fast diet thing was when I was last week of classes, which was almost a month ago, and then went to Florida, came back, and then ever since I've been back, I've been sick. I got really, really sick. I was okay all the way up until like last Thursday and Friday. I started getting a sore throat, and then my ears started hurting, and I thought it was, strep throat or something like that along those lines. That didn't happen. And on Saturday, I came down with the chills, the flu, everything, and I had to cancel on going out and pretty much doing everything. I stayed in bed. I literally slept the day away because I didn't get any of my homework done that I wanted to get done. Didn't get to work out either. And I slept in my bed from like 11 o'clock till 7 o'clock at night. Got up, did a little bit of walking around, then went back to bed again, and then I slept the rest of the night. Then Easter I felt okay. Easter felt pretty good. Good enough for me to go walk around, but I went walking and I had my headset on, so it covered my entire ears. I still had a sore throat a little bit, but not as bad, and I got rid of the chills, and I even sweated out my chills when I was walking because I wore like one of these kind of fleece coat things under my windbreaker, my heavy windbreaker from the Michigan one, and I came home with a wet t-shirt and a wet fleece shirt, so I soaked right through my clothes because I was sweating so bad. And I walked the 3-mile walk all the way from Beaky Trail to the Circle and back to Beaky's. So I came home sweating and I had to take a shower and all that, and that felt bad. Then Monday came, and I was doing pretty good on Monday too. Went working out, did my workout, and then had lunch, and as soon as after I had lunch, it went downhill from there. Because I got cold chills, started coughing really bad, sneezing, eyes, everything. Went home for a split second before I decided if I wanted to go to school or not, because it was so bad where I was starting to fall asleep at the wheel because I was so tired and I was so cold in my bones. I told my mom to throw a blanket on me, and I already had a t-shirt, a sweatshirt on, sweatpants, socks, everything, and I was still cold. So my mom put a fleece blanket on me, and I still was cold. So I ended up staying home from class that night, and I contacted my teacher, and she luckily was understanding.
She was like, "You're disease."
Well, I've done this. I did this last term too, but I didn't want to do that this term, so I'm trying to turn another leaf.
See, I have an obsession with going to class. I never miss it.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to go to every class this term. So far, I'm doing good on my 2 classes, but her class, I wasn't. It's not that I didn't want to go to class. I just didn't want to cough through her entire class, and plus I sit by the window, so that would have not made the situation any better because I would have got the cold breeze across my shoulders that are already killing me. So I end up losing my voice on Tuesday. So I'm eating all this food, trying to eat. So Monday was so bad that I couldn't eat. Saturday I was so bad I couldn't eat hardly anything. And I wrote down food journals. I decided last Friday I was going to do food journals, so I did that. But anyways, so Tuesday I lost my voice. Came here and babysit the kids, and because I asked her if she wanted me to. I don't know how she doesn't like it when people come over with infestation. So she said
she claimed hers was from allergies. So.
That's what I was assuming, because my doctor says there's nothing really to do about allergies. You'd have to take a Claritin D, because this is her usual routine when I go in. Taking Claritin D, suck on cough drops, sweat it out if you have cold in the bones. So there's nothing really they can do about it. Drink more fluids. That's pretty much what she usually tells me anyway. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I just remember doing that. And it took me 4 days to get better. Or couple days. By Wednesday, today, I was doing better. Yesterday I worked out. I just didn't talk all day at all yesterday. Nothing. Trying to save the voice, as the voice is starting to go again. Today I weighed myself, and I wasn't happy with it, but I brought over my weight stuff. And she went over it with me, or Sal did.
She did the food journal that she went on a rant about a couple weeks ago.
I even bought a booklet for it so I could put it in my purse so it'd be easier.
I'm so proud of it.
I knew I had to do it because I knew something was up. I knew I felt heavier, but that's also because I'm on a period. So I had my period. I had a cold. Not a good combination, and I felt heavier, so there's nothing.
Period makes you feel drained, period.
Yeah, so. And the Monday was the day I got it too, and that's why I felt like crap. Mm-hmm. So she showed me some things I got to change for next week, and pretty much I'll have to wait 2 weeks to do her stuff now, because starting Monday is when I do my slim fasting again for 2 weeks, and then after that it's back to eating again. So I might apply it this weekend a little bit, because I still have the weekend I gotta go through. I'm going up north. But besides that, I think that's it. Pretty much my week was crap, so I can't really say anything joyous about it. Just living life.
Yeah.